So today we're going through my favorite things from The Sound of Music. I will put a link in the description below so you can buy your own copy. You definitely need to have the sheet music in front of you to learn it. Also, you should be supporting the composers. So, even when composers are dead, then all the money goes to their estate. So, first, this song is not a shopping list of everything she loves. It's a list of everything she loves. So you have to be excited about every aspect of this. It's raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. And whatever is next, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens. You have to be committed to every single thing in this song. So it's quite repetitive, but because the text is so different throughout, that's your opportunity to make it interesting. But because there is so much text, it has to be delivered clearly. So we start with raindrops, and what I usually recommend is that you recite this song in rhythm before you get to the notes. So that would be clapping or clicking the beat to yourself. It's in 3/4 time. So you can either go or just one, because we really just feel this song in one. It's like raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens. But of course the beat is actually raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, and so on. So you can do either. If you're new to it, I would start with the every beat. So go through the song first, reciting it in rhythm and making sure all of the text is really clear. Songs are not interesting if we can't hear what you're saying. So this is the first tune, so we'll do it slowly. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. So there's a couple of little hairy intervals there. That last bit. These are a few of my favorite things. Then you get 2 bars to yourself, which go very quickly. Then the same tune again. Cream-coloured ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles. I distracted myself because I was remembering how many of my students mispronounce this. It's schnitzel. Okay, so let's go from doorbells. Doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. So it's the same as the verse before, and it's quite a hard leap. Favorite things. Then you get 2 bars off again, and we're in a different tonality. So girls. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. So that's different to the last two. We'll do that again. These are a few of my favorite things. Then you've got to leave beat 1 as a rest. So it's when the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. So when the dog bites, there's an accent over that. When the bee stings. So these are not nice things. These are not her favorite things. So let's go from these are a few of my favorite things. These are a few of my favorite things. 1. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad. I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Then you can hold that note for preferably until the piano stops playing. That's how long it's written to be held, but if you can't, just come off with intention. I meant to finish there. So on that final page, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel, and the piano part has accents. We've only got an accent on feel. So I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. A lot of people will do some kind of dramatic so bad, which I strongly discourage, but if you feel the need, go for it. So let's do this once from the beginning at a more even tempo. It does say allegro animato, which is quite fast, but I wouldn't be practicing it that fast until you really know your text. Okay, so from the beginning. Raindrops on roses and whiskers on kittens, bright copper kettles and warm woolen mittens, brown paper packages tied up with strings. These are a few of my favorite things. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Cream-colored ponies and crisp apple strudels, doorbells and sleigh bells and schnitzel with noodles, wild geese that fly with the moon on their wings. These are a few of my favorite things. 1, 2, 3, 2, 2, 3. Girls in white dresses with blue satin sashes, snowflakes that stay on my nose and eyelashes, silver white winters that melt into springs. These are a few of my favorite things. When the dog bites, when the bee stings, when I'm feeling sad, I simply remember my favorite things, and then I don't feel so bad. Whenever you want to finish, just put a big D. That's all there is to it, really. Have fun!